Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're enjoying my content so far. If you are, please leave a like rating on the video. I really appreciate it. In today's video, we're going to look at the best budget midfielders, priced between 2.5 million and 3 million. So let's get started. So we start with the best 2.5 million midfielder assets in my opinion. They both play for Ipswich now. So Jack Clarke was a player for Ipswich last season. He made the most number of appearances out of anybody for that team, 49 appearances, and he was also their top goal scorer, 16 goals in 49, so he was averaging approximately one goal every 3 games. Of course, that's in the championship, so he may not replicate these numbers this time, but the data is fantastic, and it's even more so great because he is primarily a left winger. So great stats. And then Ipswich have just brought in Maeda from Celtic, who's also a left winger. So we have a situation now where they've got two great left wingers who also putting up similar stats last season. I mean, Maeda was also scoring a goal approximately one every 3 games as well. So he also put up more assist potential than Clarke. So goals are much on par with Clarke, but Maeda provided more assists. So they brought Maeda in, and interestingly, in the 3 pre-season games that they've had so far, at the time of recording, it's been Maeda that started on the left wing, and then Jack Clarke's come on. So does this mean that Maeda's going to be a starter? Quite possibly. The fixtures for Ipswich, they start with a great fixture at home on the first game against Sunderland, so good fixture at home, first game back since returning to the Premier League. They've got a chance of winning that game, and then they have an EFL Cup game after that. So I think what you're getting with these two players is that they're going to get sort of 45 minutes each, it looks like, per game. So they'll just play 45 minutes each. That's where I'm thinking it's going really for the season ahead. So good budget options with the stats to match really. Next we move on to Quattara. So he's a £3 million asset for Brentford. Usually plays sort of right wing, fairly much nailed in that side. He can also play up front. His stats last season, 0.2 goals per game on average and 0.2 assists per game on average. So not too bad. We are considering a good price point though. Brentford have a great first 3 fixtures to start the season. They do play Tottenham at home, but it is a home fixture. So the crowd will be behind them, and I think they've got a good chance of getting something from that game. They then do have an EFL Cup game. I don't think he'll play in that one. And then they have 2 great fixtures after that in the Premier League. They go away to Leeds, and then they are at home to Sunderland. So I think overall, there's a great first 3 fixtures here for Brentford, and Quattara could be a nice budget option should you need one in your midfield. Next we move on to Tavernier. So I do like Tavernier. I like the look of him for the season ahead. He, in my opinion, has been priced £500,000 too cheap, quite possibly. He started the majority of games last season, and he played sort of the majority of the games that he started as well. And that's not going to change this season. In fact, it's going to stay much the same. Creepy is injured for the next 3-4 months, unfortunately. So it just cements his place in this team, quite frankly. He primarily sort of plays on the left wing. You've got Ryan on the other side. Last season, he put up 0.22 goals per game on average and 0.1 assists per game on average. So the data is okay. I also think he'll be on penalties this season as well. So I do think he's got potential. I like the look of Tavernier and thinking about putting him in my team when I focus on the Bournemouth fixtures. The fixtures to come for Bournemouth, they start the first game of the season away at Man City, unfortunately. So we can't expect a clean sheet there. And then and much attacking threat, but you never know. You never know. It's the first game of the season, isn't it? Then they don't have an EFL Cup fixture, and then their next Premier League game is at home to Everton, so good fixture, and away at Newcastle after that, which I don't think's too bad either. And lastly, we finish off with Lefay, £3 million for Sunderland. He's a mainstay in their midfield. He always starts, he always plays many minutes, he's on some penalties and set pieces, and he averaged 0.15 goals and 0.15 assists per game on average last season. So good stats, and you've got good bonus point potential as well. I think he was highest, or one of the highest, for successful pass completions last season. He'll also get in on tackles and interceptions, etc. So one, chipping in goals, assists, bonus points, tackles and appearance points, so I think he's also a great option. Sunderland start the season with 3 great fixtures: Ipswich away, Fulham at home and Brentford away. So 3 great fixtures to start with. On the whole, I think all of these picks are pretty good for their price point. I think it would just be a case of looking at the fixtures and see what sort of team that you fancy, and see if one of these guys play for that team. So I think that's really what's just going to differentiate between them, because I think they're all great picks. I would just be a little bit worried about the Ipswich guys due to their minutes, but I think the other 3 are pretty much nailed to start and play the majority of the games, and they have their fair share of goals and assist potential.